Hello guys, and today's tutorial is gonna be on this makeup look right here. Didn't know what to do, so I just took out my makeup and started playing with it, and I love it. It's nice and shimmery, and again, it looks very flirty. It's, you can say, a look that you can wear on a date or going out with your boyfriend or just enjoy the beautiful weather. So if you want to know how to recreate this look, please keep watching. So before I start priming my face, I am going to start using the badescue skincare facial spray. I like this spray a lot. Like, it moisturizes my face a little, and it smells really good. It smells like roses. So to prime my face, I'm going to use the Pixie by Petra. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's the Flawless and Poreless Primer. I'm going to just use this and where my pores are visible. And it's just a little bit, just that much. I'm just going to put that towards this area right here and a little bit on my forehead. And down towards my nose and a little bit down my chin. Like, it sits nicely on my skin, and it kind of does minimize the pores of my face because they're pretty large. I do have oily skin, so those silicone based poreless primers really makes me more oily than I am. The outside of my face, I'm going to be using the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced. I use this on the outside because I feel like it does moisturize my face. It gives that extra moisture, you can say. The outside of my face, it is pretty, you can say pretty normal to dry. Just in the middle of my face is where I am actually oily. And a little bit, I'll just run it on top of that other primer. So for foundation today, I am going to use the Milani conceal+perfection 2-in-1. I am in shade 03 Light Beige. And I like this foundation a lot. It's very lightweight, but it has full coverage for me, in my opinion. And it's also very affordable. You can find this in any of your drugstores nearby. And I'm just going to take one pump and apply this all over my face. And then I'm going to take a half a pump more and just apply that to the rest of my face. So for brush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush. I like this brush a lot. First, it's very affordable. Second, the product stays on the bristles. It doesn't suck in your foundation, so you can say more product to play with, you can say, or to use. So I'm just going to blend this into my skin. Just patting it. Not really swiping it, just patting it. And it has a nice little sheen to it. If you're a very dry person, you can just leave it like that and don't add no powder to it. But because I am oily, I am going to set it with a powder. Okay. Now I've covered up a lot. I had a little bit of a redness right here, and I covered that up. Still kind of peeks through, but it doesn't show as much. Okay, so for concealer, I am going to use my Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer. And this is shade Light Warm. And I'm just going to put this where I normally conceal and want to highlight. down a little bit down to the bridge of my nose and my forehead, and on my I don't know how to say that word, but on top of my lip. And I'm going to use the same e.l.f. brush just to blend that out, and I'm just going to be doing tapping motions. I normally will use my beauty blender, but it's dry right now and I just don't want to get up to damp it, so I'll use the same brush. So to set my concealer, I am going to be using this Morphe loose powder in banana. I like this powder a lot. It's nice and mild and it adds that extra brightness to your eyes. And to apply that, I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. I don't know what brush is this. It doesn't say the name, but this is how it looks. Kind of look a little crazy because I just finished washing them. I'm just going to tap. Put a little bit, just tap off that extra excess of powder, and just before I apply the powder, I'm just going to just tap under my under eyes just to take out that extra crease that my eyes might have, and then just apply it. And to set the rest of my face, I am going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. I am in shade 220 Natural Beige, and regular buffing brush from Ollie and Olivia. I like this brush. It's very affordable as well. Got it in Target. It brings 3 face brushes for like about 10-15 bucks. And I'm just going to pat this on the outer part of my face where I did not put concealer at, just to set that foundation so it'll move. Okay, so I'm not really contouring today. I'm just going to warm up the face a little bit, and I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer from Physician Formula. I like this bronzer a lot. It's nice and buttery and it blends like a dream. And I am going to be using, and by the way, it smells so good and tropical. Bitches all over the place. I am going to be using this angle brush, you can say, from Ollie and Olivia as well, and just bronze up the face where you usually will bronze at, where the sun will hit. That's the outer parts of the face. Just bronze that baby up down by my jawline. I like to take a little bit down towards my neck, up my forehead, hairs all over the place, down towards my temples, and a little bit on my nose just to give it an extra color, a little bit of warmness. Now that I'm not going to contour my nose today, I want to go for a nice bronzy look. Want more of a bronze, so I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Megalon Contour Palette. I usually use the yellow part under my eyes when I want that extra brightness, but I'm going to use this, you could say, bronzy brown color just to warm up a little bit more. I'm gonna go for that bronzy face today. Get a little bit more up. A little bit towards the hairline. My hair is acting all crazy today. And with the rest, just to blend that in, I'm going to be using, also from Ollie and Olivia, this, how you call these brushes? You can say synthetic brushes, I don't know. But I'm just gonna blend this, just so I don't have that harsh line. I love this brush, it's nice and soft. So for blush, one of my favorite blushes from Milani is a baked blush, and it's called Luminoso 05. It has a nice, you can say, pinky, peachy undertone with this beautiful, nice sheen to it. I don't know if you can see that. It has that nice sheen to it. And I'm going to be using this brush. I'm believing this brush is from Real Techniques. I'm not sure, but every brush that I'll be using will be down in the description box below. And I'm just going to pat a little and just put this towards my apples of my cheeks and towards the back where I bronze, so everything can blend nicely. And this hair, so crazy. I don't know if you can see the nice sheen that it has. Just going in circular motions, just a little bit on my nudes. Give it a little bit of color. Going back with this stippling brush. There you go. And just blend. Okay, we're gonna leave the cheeks alone for now. I am going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do in my eyes, but I just want to do a nice warm pinky eye, a little bit bronzy. I don't know yet, we'll see. I'm gonna take let's see, I'm gonna take this almond truffle, this almond, it's called almond truffle. It's like, I'll be taking the Morphe E22 brush just to blend that in. It's my transition color, and I'm just gonna go in circular motions. And back and forth, like wiping motions, and just circle, and just to give a little bit of warmness to the crease. I'm gonna go in with this mocha color right here, and I'm going to use this Morphe E433 brush, and I'm going to be blending that in more towards the outer V of my eye, going in to the crease. But more, focusing it more on the outer part. Same thing on the other eye. Doing more like circular motions and then swiping motions going in the crease. My voice sounds very crazy today. And maybe I can see that it gives a nice warm to the eyes. Then going in, just to give it a little bit of a touch of a more warmness, I'm gonna go in with Bordix, me with my spelling, I don't know, this, you can say brownish purpley undertone. And I'm gonna go in with this Morphe E18 brush. It's more like a smaller, precise brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of an amount, and I'm gonna put, focusing this more on the outer part of the eye. This on the outer part, a little bit towards the crease, which is focusing it more on the outer part. And same thing on the other eye. And dragging it a little bit There you go. I'm just going to take this Morphe M330 brush, and I'm just gonna go in with this pink light. It's called Cotton Candy. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and just put this on my crease. Just because I want a little bit of that pink in the crease. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna go take this color right here. Is a beautiful, you can say, I use it to highlight most of the time. Very beautiful. And I'm going to take this brush right here. This is from Royal and Langnickel's. There's an eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna tap it, and I'm gonna put this on my lid. And just going towards the front and a little bit past the middle, and I'm just going to tap that in. I'm going to bring a little bit towards the inner part of the eye, just to kind of highlight that part as well. Like that. Same thing on the other eye. And then I'm going to go back in with the E22 brush that we used for the crease to apply the transition color. I'm just going to blend that out just so there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back in with this dark brown purpley color and the Morphe E18 brush, and I'm just gonna darken out the outer V a little bit because it's kind of faded when I apply that shimmery color to the lid. Just blending it towards where I put that color on the lid so it could look nice and blended. Back with this brush and just blending any harsh lines. The key is to blend, blend, blend so everything can just look nice and not so sharp. Okay. So we're going to leave the eyes alone for now. And I'm going to go in with eyebrows. I'm going to use first the soft brown dual powder from Anastasia and darker brown powder to fill in from the half to the outer part, and then the light one from the half inner part. And I like to go in as my natural shape, and I kind of outdraw them a little bit just to bring in the arch a little bit because I don't have that much hair, you can say, on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia Brow Wiz and dark brown, and I'm just gonna darken the outer part of my brow. I think that's good enough. And to set my eyebrows, I am going to be using my Loreal brow plumping style plumper. I can't really see, it's already blurring out the words, but I like this to set my eyebrows. It's tinted, I think it's soft brown. Let me see, medium to dark, and any spots that I feel like I didn't fill in, it does the job and it fills it in a little bit more. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my concealer, my Naked Skin concealer, and I'm gonna go and use this brush right here. This is from beige Cosmetics, and it's a little brush like this, and I'm just gonna conceal the bottom of my eyebrow bone. Just if any mistakes that I made, it will kind of correct them, and I will also lift up my brow bone. And it also conceals any hairs that are growing there. There you go. Then I'm going to take from my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Palette. And I'm going to take that to put it under my brow bone just to... Now for the under lash line. I'm going to take this one right here that we used in the beginning. And I'm just going to take my Morphe E18 brush, and I'm just going to put that there. Then I'm going to take this double-ended, I'm going to use the smudge part, and I'm going to go in with that darker brown, and I'm just going to put it in the outer part of my eye, not really dragging it all the way in, just in the outer half part of my eye, just to darken it up a little bit. Then I am going to prep my lashes with the Rimmel Scandal Eye Rocking Curve, and I'm also going to use this on my bottom lashes. Okay, I was very hesitant. I didn't know if I wanted to use eyeliner or not, but I'm gonna use this brown eyeliner. It's from NYX. It's waterproof, and I like it. It's not so harsh. It'll blend in with my eye color, my natural eye color. So, okay. And the lashes I am using today is from Allure London. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm always pronouncing something wrong. And this is the 107. I like these. They're not so wispy or anything. They look natural. I could wear this every single day. So I'm gonna do that. While we wait till this gets dry, I'm gonna go into the lips. And today I'm going to use the Essence lip liner in Soft Berry 05. And for lipstick today, I'm going to use the Ultra HD matte color, and this is in the shade Seduction. It's like a pinky nudie color. Looks like this, and I think it goes great with this purpley and I think the lash glue dried up. Let's apply these bad boys. These lashes are very natural. See if I can zoom you in. Natural. And they're kind of wispy. I like them when I do my everyday looks and I don't want something too like pow in my face. So I have these little gaps because my eyes are small, so I like to put some eyeliner on there just so it'll look that's empty. And I'm going to use that same brown liner. Okay, and for highlights, I am going to go in with this Wet n Wild shimmer palette, and this one is an I'll Have a Cosmo. And I'm gonna take this brush right here. I don't know what brand is this, but I like fluffy, smaller brush to apply my highlight. I'm just gonna put this in the high point of my cheeks. A nice glow. I'm not gonna put so much because that blush that we put earlier had a nice sheen to it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow. Take my finger for that. Last but not least, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Spray just to set all this makeup for it not to melt down and it can last all day. Whew. I'm going to let that dry up. Thank you so much for watching, and this is my final look. I'm loving it. It's nice and bronzy, and it didn't take so much time. I love it. So if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.